Hello everyone, we're back for more of this bullshit. It's not bullshit, it's good, but there's a lot of it. I just looked at my stats and I worked out that since I had a hiatus for surgery last year, this now accounts for almost, this last five days accounts for almost 1 hour in 7 of all my streaming activity since I had surgery. Anyway, last night I finished up, I think, all the optional stuff that I can do at this point, apart from one hunt, which I don't know where it is. Lexi knows where it is, and I might get her to tell me later. But now, I'm going to go and do plot. And hopefully people will be fine and not dead. I'm very worried that one or more people might be dead. To a degree that I am uncomfortable with. This looks promising though. It's a very pretty ship. I can't wait to see it fly. Let's see how Clive's going to react when it flies. Also, I keep going on about that red star next to the moon that they pray to that's called Meteor and that we think is going to be another mother crystal. I'm really... I woke up this morning with the thought, I bet Koji Fox is capable of coming up with the joke of, like, they call it Meteor now, but that's a corruption of
Clive?
Meteor, and it's actually
Dad had
Meteor.
it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours.
Also, it's polleny as fuck today, so
Can
my
we
eyes
catch them?
burning.
The Aina is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise!
Mid is so good.
And the
love
world's
Mid so
never
much.
seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive,
Wait,
what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
we're going to fight Odin
Only what the bards
in a
sing.
ship-to-ship battle.
And he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery
This
of
could
the
be
blade
promising. This
which
could be
won him
very
the throne.
silly.
And that his
Still
sword,
fucking around with my seat,
Odin's sword, can sever the
seat
very
position and
threads of
stuff
creation.
to try and help with... Not so much my lower back. My lower back's been fine.
We'll do what we must to survive.
As my upper, like, shoulders and neck.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Doggo is also going to help. I really hope there's a scene of, like... Oh no, he's going to come and fight with us. I hope there was going to be a scene of
Everyone
him,
with
like,
me?
pulling a cable or something. It's Akashic Orcs. Or maybe just Akashic Soldiers?
Here they come.
That door was not very sturdy. I feel like we could have had a sturdier door. Also, we put out one light and not any of the others. That's a lot of dudes.
Mid needs every moment we can give her.
Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
Behind you? I'll have you know earthquaking here. Once the fear is of the heart of every man in the cliffs.
How do I play this game again? I remember the thing about using AoEs. AoE packs.
How are we doing, Mid?
I thought you said that ship was fast.
others left. There's the next wave. Camp them. And yoink. And combo and down and that was wrong. Bad stag. Doing so much damage there. I bet this isn't the last wave as well. I bet there's another wave after this. We're getting to the point where one big guy is not going to be the end of the wave. Go, and down again, and stagger, and... Okay. I think the fingers remember what they're doing. It wasn't the last wave. It was the last wave. I can remember what negation is.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Clive?
Oh, it's him again.
But I thought he was...
Bodes well for all the other characters that I
But
was
it is
worried
as I
might die.
feared.
If he can come back.
Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Oh, there's a bunch of him. Fun.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are.
Right, Lord Rosfield?
My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner.
I don't believe you, Byron.
Or was it my axe? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through a man's veins.
These guys really aren't as tough as Sleipnir was as a boss fight. My god.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards.
Are they getting up? Is that...
Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
Too slow.
Yeah, they definitely either are respawning or... Ah, there's just a bunch of them spawning in. Okay. We are now doing the 100 hearts fight with sleep. Why not?
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
There's so many of these guys. That was the wrong button.
In your own time, Clive!
Yeah. Okay. How's this going to play out? Is anybody going to stay behind? Where's Clive? I feel like with them all being dragoons, they really ought to be able to make this jump to follow us. Also, there's no way you're climbing back up from that. Enterprise escaped. Dark Souls voice.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead!
Don't do that while he's hanging there.
Hold on tight!
How are we getting him back on the ship? What the hell? It's pretty good, isn't it? I think they've made really good use of some of the iconic music. I just wish that there was more Chocobo theme. Right, so this is the ship that we're chasing. Is it double hulled? Okay, good. She's alive. Who's that in the cell with her?
What do you want?
Oh, she's in the like magic cuffs again that prevent her doing icon shit.
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Have we run out of fuel? Are we becalmed? Or we just paused, figuring
Now
out what
back
to do?
to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
Oh, did we stop to get Clive aboard safe?
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
There's like one guy
Aye.
left.
And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless.
My right eye is
Yet
just
what you require is
burning
a
with pollen
thousand,
today.
and I believe my old friend in Randalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share.
Oh, is that
But I
the tiller?
cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
It's not as hot today as it was,
Farewell,
but it
my
is
nephews.
windy.
When next you see me, it shall be with an army
Fuck
at
is
my
he
back.
holding? Oh, an oar.
Cheerio!
That's a very, very short oar for a boat of that size, I feel.
Do keep up, my boy.
Well,
You can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Oh, that's the prince. He really should not be out of the infirmary. Good grief.
Great God of mercy.
He has returned to the city that he basically flattened in a fit of rage. Which was notionally his city.
All this.
Yeah, it was a bit of a whoopsie. Please don't die, you're gay. I would really like it if the gay characters could live. Why is that still shining?
What have I done?
My lord.
Somebody recognized him immediately? No, that this girl has been in every town as a crier. I'm sure it's the same character. Okay then. We can't go anywhere. It's all the ship battle. This is going to be interesting. I don't know how they're going to do a ship battle with icons in this game. Our ship does look cool.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehenge.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells. Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
Have you seen Mid before, Bird?
Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed! Aye, aye.
She's not actually a pirate. She's
All hands!
She's Sid's daughter, like the original Sid. Which is why her name is Mid.
Let's see what this girl can do.
And she's an engineer. She's like an engineering student who is also a genius engineer. She's absolutely my favorite character. She showed up out of the blue about 2/3 of the way through the game, like, hey, I'm Sid's daughter, give me a workshop in your hideaway. Used us to make one thing that she needed for this ship and then fucked off again.
Follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating.
And he's Odin.
But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
You can't literally sever the bonds between people, you fucking dweeb.
Great Grigor's gosh!
No ship can turn quickly enough to evade that.
Barnabas.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
Fucking ship. I love that they just engineered a fucking sailing ship that can corner like a speedboat. Final Fantasy. Also, it's powered by a single tiny, like, paddle wheel at the back. Are we really ramming them? Already? We can't even ram the main hull because it's got side hulls.
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Behind you, Clive. One swipe of this guy's sword was enough to fucking destroy Clive.
Bloody hell. Gotta stop it!
Also, like, fire is a famously bad idea on ships. And we're two fire guys.
Where did you hide, Barnabas?
Yeah, we definitely rammed this thing in its, like, secondary hull. I like how small the numbers are here. Like, the complement of Marines on the ship isn't absurdly large, even though it's kind of an absurdly large ship. Oh, you're one of them ninjas. Coggenbalder. What if a Viking was a ninja? Ow. Also, why can they breathe fire?
Nice try.
Yoink. Like, I know it's an FF14 thing that the ninjas can breathe fire, but why? Okay. That's him dealt with. How do I get inside the ship? Because she's obviously going to be below decks. It's almost like these side hulls were designed to give you a place to fight boarders. Ah, a door.
Don't kill me. Drop the fight at last. We're all going to die.
So we'll get out of the way.
I need to hurry.
Yeah, our ship is just going to get wrecked. Don't set off explosions like that on a fucking boat. It's too much fire for a ship.
No! There he is! He wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Extra second!
Too slow.
That's not a useful power to have. Then dealt with. Where's the next lot? I think I see a caster. You're no casting. Casting's really annoying.
Let's try.
Ow!
Let's try. Too slow.
Yoink and that very generous with me on that dodge.
Let's try.
Ow.
She must be here somewhere.
Obviously she's going to be here somewhere. Clive, probably below decks. Was that here to bring me over here, or was it just an eye catch? There's one down the front of the boat as well. This game's been carefully engineered to make you not ever run as fast as you want. Pretty sure I came up from here. Did I? I came up one of these and I'm going down the other. Oh, it's probably down here because this is where the stateroom would be. And that's uncollected loot. Yeah. Well, they made the inside of the ship dark enough, at least.
She won't take us yet.
This might take a while.
Oh, this is where. This must be where we rammed it, I guess.
You're finished.
You, less of that.
Farewell.
Yeah, the level of environmental detail is absurd. Also, I don't think we did anything to hold the Mulo the waterline, but I'm sure that's what that's supposed to indicate.
Jill,
You came.
get back.
Take the damn cuffs off her.
How did you?
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
There's so many great female characters in this game, and I'm really glad that, like, I mean, none of them have died yet. So far, only one.
Still.
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Oh man, ships are a bad place to be around, like, full-blown icons, I feel.
Odin,
Yeah. Jill's got some great lines. Jill is very good. I prefer mid for like the absurd chaotic energies, but things that are not going to stop Odin. Okay, Phoenix can at least divert the Xantetskin strikes. Oh, that's a cool visual, though. This fucking ship is drifting along the edge of a slide through the fucking water. Oh shit, we're on that boat. We're on that boat. Hang on. We might be in trouble here. Holy crap. That's the first thing, I think, that's topped the... Wait, is the sea not coming back in on us? We're just walking away from this fine. You just cut a hole in the sea and then walk, I guess, more Moses than Jesus.
Can you go on?
I think so.
How is this happening?
But to where?
I feel like we can just icon and fly out of here, surely. Is he holding the sea open like this?
You. What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive.
He survived
This
a lot.
consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
I'm going to have some serious philosophical disagreements with this guy.
This misery. Not if we destroy the last of the mother crystals and restore balance to the world.
We still don't actually know that that's going to work.
Do you truly think it's so simple?
The mother
The
crystals
light is inevitable.
are
Not
definitely
even the
like
Almighty
holding something
might stop
back.
its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Right. Time to actually fight Odin. And while Jill is currently staggering,
It is time
I
you
am
learned
sure
the
that she's going to
inevitability of
intervene.
your divine fate.
However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
She's definitely coming back to save us at some point.
We don't have to do this.
Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty.
I can't wait to see a speedrunner who actually knows what they're doing like this fight, because it's going to look incredible.
In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much.
Have we grown at all since our last meeting?
I fear my lord will still find you.
This very much feels like the designers saw millennia and were like, yeah, we want some of that. I'm sure it's at least partly coincidental, but like...
Rise all this fire and fury. And for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world or of our place in it.
Go and attack me again.
If our fates were
Thank
so
you.
easily rewritten, we would all be gods.
Nice try.
This guy just has so much stagger resistance. He's going to be forever. Oh.
If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might.
Nice try.
I really don't like.
Nice try.
I think he's going to cast this fucking Iron Flash move, because I can't deal any fucking damage. Oh, I don't like this.
Assume the mantle you've
I am
been
so dead.
given. And thus is the light of our
so dead.
Sabbath. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Of course she didn't go anywhere. Don't get yourself killed, Jill.
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
Which god?
We are more than that.
There's a few different gods in this world.
You would be nothing without what he has
Maybe he just means
granted you.
ultimate when he says god, actually.
The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us. That its immaculate
It turns us to
aspect
stone,
might
dude. It's
reveal
not that
itself.
profound.
The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
You're saying you're not turning
What
to stone.
I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard.
I'm gonna need a scalpel
as
to
you
cut between this
choose
guy's
to
politics and
ignore
mine.
this,
I hate that.
You shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in
This
your
is
plight.
not what death and life
The
and feeding
chains
are
of
about.
volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper
I like that
forms.
the water walls
So
there
what
were positioned
exactly
like
would that
angelic
be?
wings.
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been
I
led
can't
astray
wait to
by
find
their
out what the
clamorous
actual
wills.
deep lore exposition
It
is.
is time they return to a world
Because this guy's
of
definitely
quiet
still one layer from the
equality,
truth. One way or
where they
another.
might once more
Or at least he's not
know
telling us the whole truth.
salvation.
Salvation. And abandon everything we hold dear.
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms.
That's a different sword.
Not yours. And not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become.
Yep, that is how it works.
Perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Oh, he's gonna murder her so bad. Don't do it.
Clive!
It's splashy time.
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Splashy time. Go on.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try.
Oh shit.
Don't look back!
I suppose that's one way of doing it. What a victory card! Yeah, you got fucked up. Have a victory card. Clive bested. She's gonna be fucking dead from this.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice, where it led. We need only wait till dawn.
I'm going to assume that they're naked because they're drying off. Because I think this game would show us if they bonked.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there
Also,
really
sitting
is
naked on a
nothing else
beach
for
at
it
night
but to
seems
give
like it would be
yourself to his
perilously
master.
cold.
Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
They were... the red dot really looks like a fucking status light. Like, the moon has a status light.
You really know me.
They were at the bottom of the sea, and then to get out of the bottom of the sea, they were, like... They got wet, basically, I think. I don't think they've been fucking yet. I think they might be about to.
This time I summon the flames from within. I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it.
I wonder if this is actually Twitch safe or if I'm going to get in trouble.
To use it for good,
Nobody snitch.
haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
Also, that looks like a kind of quite a rocky beach.
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You.
I assume lots of people will have like
You never once took the
pre-prepared
time
like
to
sensor stuff.
Save yourself.
It's alright, there hasn't been a female presenting nipple yet.
Myself.
It's been a pretty close run thing.
I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving. Provided they want to be
That
saved.
ground looks so uncomfortable.
You fight to survive.
They're really going to bonk on
And
like
you
stone.
survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Hydration check.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
Ah yes, the important erotic act of stealing your girlfriend's icon power.
This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry.
I wondered how we were going to end up with
My
Shiva's
sins,
power.
my pain, my sorrow. I see now that they are all a part of me.
Suteki da ne. I hope her health wasn't being propped up by Shiva in some way. And also that this isn't going to ironically result in her being fridged. Also, didn't it hurt every other time this happened? However consensual.
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate.
We get it, now kiss already. It's been like
Find a
40
way.
hours of video game.
To save each other.
Clive does not understand what a kiss is.
That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
Jill really just there like, come on, buddy.
And I promise you, Clive,
Yeah.
that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smell could bring me so much joy.
Fucking finally. It's just like the sky has an LED status light. It's just on standby. God forbid it ever turns green. Okay. Where is she? Okay, good. She's alive. Her clothes, of course, survived that in immaculate condition. Big yawn. Doggo's still sleepy. Good.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not.
So our hideout is an inland lake.
There is something we must do first.
How are we going to get our magic ship there?
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on storm without her.
Well, also the hideout is built in an airship, so we might just switch the hideout on and like fly it over to the coast.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Are we not, like, being picked up by boat from our boat that's just over there? Gotta have another section where we walk through the blight. Or we could just fast travel, I guess. Right, so somehow we got to get there. So the plan for today was do that, and then look at what the side quest unlocks are like.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
It was very tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with a Kashyyyk.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming.
Well, yeah.
We'll keep at it.
I don't think planks keep ether
Every little
out.
helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Okay. Paradise. Ice Age. Fortunately, not energies great distances. That sounds really annoying to use because there's only a few eye contact closes. Also, apparently, this is basically witch time from
We should
Bayonetta.
visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
I really want to get the Genji gloves. I want to know what they do.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Probably lots of side quests.
Clive! Quick look.
That's... Where is that? Northreach. Oh, right, yes. Martha's Rest. And then a bunch in the Dalmekian Republic.
Seen enough?
No new hunts, though. Interesting. There's one hunt I haven't done. I'm expecting there to be more hunts, but it might be that there's only the 20. There's just that one. Which doesn't actually tell you where to find it. What else have we got? One here. Oh, this is the fucking blacksmith guy again. Those quests are long, and they can be fun, but, like... Let's just see where this goes.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be.
None of us are as well
Your
as we
cuts
should
and
be.
burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
I don't think curls in this game are
You
toying with
underestimate
mice.
yourself.
On account of curls being
it was
big as
crystal
cars.
clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry,
Joshua,
brother.
sweetie, you're not establishing
That
dominance
was
over anyone.
Ill-spoken.
You can't even
It's just-
dominate your, like,
I
sworn
have never felt
servant.
so powerless, and when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
I do really want us to go and find the gay prince and make sure that he's okay. Is that this cutscene? Establishing that he's okay. Come on. Right, that's the prince. Is his boyfriend okay? That's the next important question. It's very funny to watch reactions to that start-end video from this morning creeping through my timeline.
Don't move.
Oh, I think she was the camp follower girl. Like, she was in the... She used to be in the camp that he was the commander of. Hey, babe. Good morning. How's it going?
Here, it's fresh from the well.
I feel like we saw her in a bunch of different places, but also I'm not sure that they weren't all different cutscenes at the same place. That I was doing a bad job of keeping track of because they happened at 10-hour intervals in the game.
Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing. My fault.
I mean, it can. Both things can be true, Dion.
And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely.
Provided you find your boyfriend again.
It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed.
Buddy, you're about as healed as a open
Thanks to
wound.
you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
But he does have to go and find his boyfriend. That's important. Also, he stands out like a sore thumb dressed all in white.
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Here's another shot of the moon to remind you that there's a conspicuous red dot next to it, which has been set up and not paid off.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you.
This poor healer
You will
is
take your
being
medicine.
run so ragged.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are ya?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting
It's
into
a really
port,
neat writer's trick there.
Yes.
I don't
as
know how
if we
long
can
it'll
put
take us. It
ashore
took us
wherever
about
we
as long
choose.
as it took to get here.
We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place
Time
they
to
won't
dynasty
think to
warriors
look.
ourselves across an
And I have
entire
an idea
continent.
who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
And I'll go and do a bunch of side quests.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Let's see. What have we got quests-wise? Even weirder. I've got to go and get a quest called Even Weirder Science. That's got to be the top priority here. Oh man. Who was Vivian Ninetails? We met Vivian Ninetails, but I cannot remember where.
How was she? The Enterprise, I mean.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of Lachief's designs to life.
A
This
new
time,
smelter.
It's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it's very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter
Oh,
than
right.
anything
Sorry, my
Platform's
bad.
got in his forge, that's for certain. Only Mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one
The
of them and get
Ninetails
metal
was
out the
distracting
other
me
end.
because I don't think I've heard her called that since she was introduced.
Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need The good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is.
Did he? My
I
bad.
promise you.
So,
It's entirely possible the joke just went over my head.
Good stuff you need me to find.
I blame that on the British debuff too.
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
Or fallen materials.
Oh, fuck.
So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms.
You can't blame everything on the British debuff here.
Nothing else, eh?
I'm going to blame everything on Britishness.
They're directional.
It's part of my shtick. Good morning, how you doing?
From the inside
Good morning.
to the
I'm.
outside.
I didn't sleep as much as I wanted to, but
They're
you know.
all outside. If we line them up with them, they'll reflect the heat
happens.
right back
I'm
into
gonna
the furnace.
not stream until noon.
As many as we can.
Very reasonable.
And I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their
I need
bigger
to
cousins.
So you
do
want me
some
to visit some
pre-registration for
destroy some
my
echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding.
That's it in a nutshell.
appointment
Yeah.
tomorrow.
We're only 3 short, mind. And we know exactly where they are.
Mom says you
One up
apparently
Amber
didn't
Way,
need to.
in that ruin that they call Lost Plume. And another in the Silent South over in
Put in the
Dalmethia.
names.
Last one is in the ruins of
Oh,
Abaddon,
she got,
which is in the
she
Empire.
got like a room for multiple people, and I
me
think
luck.
she only registered herself
Will
and
do.
maybe my
I'll be
dad.
keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
But leaving the door open for Danica.
Or Doll, or anybody else we decide to add to the polycule, or a friend in not Seattle area who wants to come hang out with us in Seattle.
I mean, Doll lives in Seattle.
Yes.
That they're not going to be staying there. They have said as such in the back rooms.
Just thought I'd keep the option open. I thought we were going to need 4 names to put on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because on the form they are marked with the like
news?
deadly red
That's
asterisk.
Ravos.
If there's nothing in this
Platforms on
field,
board.
then you can't proceed with
With
the
the
form.
forge and all that.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, the mine's just down the road from there,
But,
spewing at evil
nah,
like
it
no
should
one's
be fine.
business.
And the village?
Please select
Safe
your
in the
current
front
or
for now,
recent
but
home
they've got other
address.
problems.
There's a blank.
Every creature in the area
There's a
is
blank
either
address
turned
here,
or on the
and
way to
also
turn,
there's none of these are
Some of
mine.
The others are living on borrowed time.
Okay.
Fine.
They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Anyway,
Does
you missed.
Blackthorn know?
Probably missed
Thought it
an
might be better if he
absolutely
didn't.
wild
He'd only do
confrontation
something
at
stupid.
sea,
You reckon we should tell him?
No.
which I
better
will
this
leave
way.
you to encounter
Yeah,
yourself.
well.
But
I can't
Will
stand about
do.
knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in
What
Dravos.
does that mean? Marital status.
are you
Single, married, divorced, widowed, separated, partner, or unknown?
I don't know whether I count as married or not.
I mean, some people might be in that situation, but
Yeah. I mean, I guess also, like, I don't know if my marriage counts legally in your jurisdiction is a legitimate situation to be in.
The
Yeah.
stew's awfully thin these days.
I picked up some more treasures.
I like that this form has consent to text and consent to call.
That's good. Okay, who's that?
I'm almost getting used to typing in my new name or my new address.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Quentin using the opportunity of a thank you letter. to razz us about preferring ale to wine.
That is peak innkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
Always trying to sell.
Innkeeper and vintner.
Mm-hmm. How did you hear about us? Optional. No.
Oh, it's another hot
There's no way of knowing if
lady who
Doris
has a
will
side
confide in
quest.
me.
Good stuff.
But I can speak to her at least.
I think we've done a side quest with Doris before.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We went and rescued some of our curse breakers.
Right, yeah. And that's a nice easy one to do because she's right there in the hideaway.
Medical provider.
Where are you?
Where is she?
Can I help you, Sid? I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
This is an alarmingly
afraid
handsome
not.
young man.
She's at Martha's Rest on a job.
Aren't they all?
My job, actually. When she
He's
heard what the
even
mission
more
was,
handsome than
she
usual, though.
insisted on
Look at
going
him.
herself. Alone.
Did she?
That's an extremely pretty
was the
boy.
mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you
Ah,
say?
right, yes.
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's alright.
All found that fucking Tumblr
Would Doris
post
insist on going alone?
from yesterday. That was
Good
like, yep, good stuff.
Wait, no. Here first. Let's get this crossed off the list. Is the search area going to turn out to be huge? No. Good. Chocobo time.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Have you had runny nose, cough, shortness of breath, loss of taste, or allergies over the last 14 days? Yes, I have it. I have allergies. It feels like one of those fucking... Oh god, medical history. Your foot and ankle specialist, why do you need all this shit?
It's over.
Through this village.
I don't know when my grandpa got cancer. Why is this so important? Why do you have a date on all of these family relations? Ugh. I hate medical fucking forms. Surgical history. And if I toggle one of these, it'll ask me for my data surgery. Do you smoke? Do you drink? What is your level of caffeine consumption?
God,
Less
asking
now.
for your level of caffeine consumption.
Yes.
Jesus.
Occasional. Save me.
Thanks, Gal.
Never smoker. What is a little alcohol consumption? None. Drug allergies. No. I love how it asked me if I had any drug allergies and then sent me to a thing that was just like add drug allergies anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking I hate websites.
So does everyone, especially people who have to make them.
I'll need to deal with these ones first.
What are you doing? Firing lots of orbs at me. Should have taken me over the cliff. Yeah.
How to find this spherical echo.
That would be that. Good stuff.
This is it. Nora should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to.
Nearly I've got greens of all shapes and sizes.
She should be nearby, should she? Quite a large area she could be in.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Ah.
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking.
I admire the dedication to giving every named member of the hideaway a backstory.
If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without
Very
a trace.
14 of them.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrec. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort.
Oh, she's a nasty piece
which she
of work.
wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway.
This seems somewhat straightforward. I am I'm sure there'll be a sting in the tail of some sort. We still haven't fought anyone on that bridge. I realise I keep going on about this, but come on.
Yeah.
Also, this last side quest unlock didn't come with any new hunts.
Might just be post game then.
Run like the wind.
Yeah. Because like there's now 20, which is basically a full set. Because there's space in the display for four rows of 5. I'm hoping there's a bunch of post-game hunts.
Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready
This
to
lady
bear
looks
us.
familiar, and I
We're
can't tell if
leaving.
it's just because like
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
we're running up against the limits
With
of character
all
design.
haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins.
I
presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more, and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Or like,
Oh,
she is
but
actually
before
someone
you
we
go,
know.
it appears we have company.
Yeah.
Kill him.
It could be either. I'm shocked that they've been mostly distinct
You're welcome to try.
so far.
Oh, these are level 36. You need to take out fucking maybe.
Oh, what the fuck? Nina's graduating.
What?
Nina Kosaka is graduating on July 8th.
What the hell?
Yup. She's got a letter. So our final stream is going to be on July 7th.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's something she wanted.
Yeah.
Like she's not living up to her own standards for stuff. So.
Damn. That's rough. Does sound like it's, yeah, her choice at least, but
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid.
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know,
That was
I always wondered
not
where
what I
you
was
vanished
expecting
to.
out of today.
yeah, no
casting your
kidding.
lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner.
That sucks.
This woman,
I hope she stays
former
active in
master.
other spheres.
once
Yeah.
trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible, surely.
More shit happening on
We had our
7-7.
fun too.
Hmm.
You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always.
What a day it's
either
going to
or.
be.
But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am.
Her connections to the
Thank
Imperial
you
Court will see that
for
justice...
everything.
Isn't the Imperial Court, like, a ruin?
Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
Maybe.
The Dame is still powerful in her own right, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
God, I got shitty feedback on the module I taught this term this morning as well.
Welcome back, Sid.
There.
Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sambrek. Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be all right.
I hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
So this one. Okay. Yes.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer, you can swing
Okay.
Clive! You're here!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw?
So this set of quests is going to
Keen
be
to help us out again.
reminding us that
I am.
for all the people we've helped, our
Oh, you could
reputation is
sneak off
still
without me,
outlaw.
did you?
Mm-hmm.
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoldan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us.
Of course their master was called Vulcan.
He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick.
I wonder if we're actually going to fight the Akashic, or if this was just about...
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah. So have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. It's short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off. You, ready for
Presumably
the
you are
off,
going
then?
to fight them. Okay, it's not just about having that.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
That was
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
I said I love ominous creeks.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash
joints
right
do when
over
I get
us
out
if
of
we
bed in the
stay out
morning.
the open. We're pulling back
Yep.
behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate.
I'm a literal demigod, it's probably going to be fine.
I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravost till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Oh, that's a big one.
All right. Which one of you's first?
Too slow. Too slow.
And yoink.
It's over.
More enemies. What have we got this time? Oh, that's a griffin.
Good stuff.
Hey, Odai.
Hi, Odai.
How are you doing?
Too slow.
Oh, I got it. Which Thomas Brown is that?
Is that it?
His name's not ringing any bells. Well, not any specific bells.
Apparently not.
Holy shit. That's a full-on Manticore.
Oh, hell yeah. Hello, Chimeras.
Chimera.
You're not getting past me. Let's try.
This one I don't think is even a cache.
Nope. Does not look it. You're just pissed off.
I would be too if I had that many teeth to brush in the morning.
What fucking shit.
It was just the first thing that came to mind in terms of like this thing and personal hygiene.
Do you think this thing cares about personal hygiene?
Predators have to care about personal hygiene. Like, those chompers are important to like function. Whoa.
Get to see if the 14 rules still apply. Dragging in, ran out. I was wondering if Dragon's Dogma has some heroes, and they're a different kind of nightmare. Of course, that game also has fucking beholders, like actual zillion tentacles with eyes on them, beholders. Which, ominous.
Oh,
too slow.
So we see your message in the second out. She's working on beating this because she's getting better at this game, but she can't multitask very hard with it.
yes, okay. God, I would not really be able to comment on Sir Thomas Browne, I don't think. 1605 to 1682. Okay. Oh, he's a Baconian kind of guy. Interesting. Was he a leveler at some point? Probably not if he ended up knighted.
No, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
Tina's announcement does at least go some way to explain all
As
the
many as I could, he says. The old
sappy
bleeding lot
posting
will
Millie's
like
been
it.
doing about Etheria
almost.
Hangouts over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall, but we got the bastards, don't you?
Yeah,
worry.
I'm not familiar with his work.
Good.
Sorry, Adi.
Oh, you do know. More will come in time.
I think I need to
In
rethink that
time,
redeem.
yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
I'm relatively easy to stump.
Also,
Sid.
yeah, should you rethink that redeem because it's the only Odai who ever redeems it?
It's only you whoever redeems the Stanford Encyclopedia one.
Nightmares.
Yeah, but that doesn't require
I'm
like
sorry for the wretched things.
input from me.
But mostly, I felt
No one else, just no one else redeems it.
Dravos won't
Well, that's
forget
usually because it's like I think there's
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable.
no, there
There's
can
no
be
getting
twice
rid
per
of that
stream.
ether flood.
But,
Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
that may be, but we're staying just the same.
I mean, Dahl already
With ether
redeemed
flood
like
springing up all
Kierkegaard
over.
yeah,
one.
the
It's
Kierkegaard
no
ones
less
happened a
safe
couple of
than anywhere,
times.
And more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right? Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true.
He does sound a bit Ray Winston, yes. I mean, he's kind of
Finally, something we can agree on.
grumpy old
I do see the
Cockney,
sense of it eventually.
like, but it is a
Get
very
this
Ray
place
Winston
alive.
voice.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravos isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore.
There've been several who sound like
Send my sons to war wearing the shit most of us
hobbits,
listen-making.
frankly.
I've kept working.
A lot of West Country
honing
accents.
my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravos what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere.
I wonder if there's a
There's
story
people who trust
behind
their lives to my
Blackthorn's
steel,
scar,
and I daren't let them down.
because it's a big one.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway.
Okay, Hume I can do. Hume I can do. God, I love Hume.
My good graces.
But he is the most annoying philosopher known to man. Like, Hume does this thing where all his paragraphs don't make sense until you read the last sentence.
Even better than
because everything is trying to be a rug pull. Because the whole thing is kind of like almost like satire or parody.
For you.
It's extremely annoying to read. Why do I need a seal from this guy?
This is a token of our lasting gratitude.
But like, everything is about kind of getting you into the headspace of John Locke, and then pulling the rug out from under you to show you that Locke was wrong. And Locke was wrong.
Now hold on, Zoltan.
And Hume's arguments are important.
There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries.
But
there's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud
it's
of.
infuriating to read. And I've taught so much Hume. First philosophical book I ever tried to read cover to cover was Hume. The Dialogues on Natural Religion.
What brought you back to Dravozd in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the Hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
I'm going to embarrass myself to have to ask who Aesop Rock is, aren't I?
We've got a legend to forge.
Probably.
Anyway, I guess I just unlocked the ultimate sword quest.
Good shit.
Let me just remember for once to change my Arknight's base shifts. Also loves cats. Link me some. Are you in our streaming Discord?
Is there aught the Undying might assist you with this
Link
day?
me something somewhere that I can check him out.
My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Drop me a DM or post it in Mendel's maybe?
However, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings.
Kretov? I don't remember
if you
Kretov.
would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Okay. Right, so I can't actually get there apart from... I'm going to have to see what's blocking the way. Chicken time. God, the vistas in this game are absurd. Just the clouded sky and the shafts of light and the mountain, the shattered mountain in the distance. Not aggro the curl. Looks like the entrance should be this way. But I can't get in. Oh, I'm supposed to go that way. Right, there's... Oh, Jesus, the whole area just hidden here.
Yeah.
Cool, I'll have a listen to them later. Thank you. Oh, I remember this path being blocked off. It was another crash wagon job. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Whoops. Oh my god, I went round in a circle. It's a sure sign I'm not concentrating. I'm just going to go to the loot. I'll be right back.
Yep.